Test. Test. Testing. Okay, it's working. Sorry, I forgot to plug in my microphone before I started. Also, I probably shouldn't have started on the Pokemon Stadium screen. Okay. Also, the sound isn't working. Hold on. There's like a weird glitch with the thing. I don't know why this happens, but like the sound doesn't work unless I turn this thing on, and then it should come in. There we go. Fixed. Genuinely no idea why it's like that, but I can just fix it by just turning. Anyways, I gotta fix it really easily. Okay, so we're back. I was actually not sure if I was gonna do today. I was gonna push it to tonight, but I've been thinking, like, how do I inform people of that, you know? How do I... Maybe I need to, like, connect my... all my stuff, because I'm like, I could leave, like, a post on YouTube, but I don't know if people would see that. Because I can do community posts now on YouTube for some unknown reason. Just lets me do that. It used to be that you had to get, like, a certain level of subscribers in order to be able to do community posts, but I think now you just can do it. I don't know why. No explanation. Let me just see what we're dealing with. Oh, also, I forgot I should probably have gone to... That's fine. We're in Qwilfish. So let me, maybe I change my party out here. Let me think about it for a second. We've got Lapras. Do we want to keep Corsola, or do we want to push in, like, Gyarados or something? Or Slowking. I don't know if I want to use Corsola. This is Corsola, right? That's Corsola. Let me see. Let me see what we've got here dealing. What are we dealing with here? So if we pull in Miles is a red Gyarados, level 30. If we pull in Speedy's level 24. I feel like we bring Speedy in. Let's deposit our Corsola and bring Speedy back. Oh, there's also Rico. I don't know if we're gonna use Rico. It's debatable whether we're gonna do that. I don't know. Maybe. Depends on how popular that decision ends up being. But we wanna, I think, do this for now. Bring Speedy back. Speedy also knows Surf? That's interesting. No, Speedy knows Headbutt. Alright. Do I have any rare candies? Do I have anything I can put in the... Well, I have a dire hit, that's right. I can put that away. If you've seen the description, we're gonna go to the Whirl Islands. I don't know if we're gonna, like, really do much there. Aside from just try to catch some of our, maybe not our last few Pokemon, but, you know, some more that we can do. So we gotta go east. This might take a little bit of time. I gotta go all the way to, what's the one? Olivine. Olivine is the one on the shore, and I gotta swim down to the Whirl Islands, which is technically where you can catch Lugia. But I think you have to have something to catch Lugia anyway, so I don't think we'll be able to do that. Not that we could catch Lugia. It's because we couldn't use it, so that's the situation. I don't think there's anything different I need to point out. Yeah, I don't know. We're here. We're doing it. Oops. Oh, yeah. I forgot there's that guy over there. I think we can do something in Goldenrod now. I think maybe we can do the radio station, since we've completed the Qwilfish, or sorry, not, I call every town Qwilfish. That's not even a Crudic. Azalea was the one we were starting at. I keep mistaking it for the wrong one. It's not Ekritique. That's Azalea Town. Ekritique is the one where the burned tower is. It's the one up north. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. We'll get there. Let's grab this. It's an ice berry. Epic. Love a good ice berry. It's good on toast. I don't know what I'm saying. Just filling up time. Just filling up time. Filling up space. I was feeling a little tired. I don't know if I should have done the last stream on Sunday. I was like super out of it. But now I'm like in that headspace of like, well, if I say I'm going to do it, I should do it. But I'm thinking the better thing to do would just to be like have a way to inform people of if I'm going to push a stream forward or not, because I feel kind of bad. I don't have a good way to like plan out streams, and I feel like if I schedule it, there's a good chance I will just change it or just not change it and just not do the stream. I don't know. I can't. I don't deal well with just scheduling things. I don't know. As soon as I plan something, I'm like, oh, well, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, well, what if I don't want to do that day? I really shouldn't have probably done that stream, but that's okay. We are fine. Gosh dang it. Really wanted to avoid a battle there, man. A Magnemite. We got 2 more Pokemon to get in Whirl Islands, and then we'll be pretty well set on our way. Again, one of those Pokemon. Frick! I thought. Shoot. One of those Pokemon I do envision us using. The other one, I probably won't use. And that's, I guess I'll just say, it's Seal. We're looking for Seal, which is one I don't really envision myself using. It's a water-ice type, but it's also, like, far outclassed by both Cloyster and Lapras. So there's really no point in using that one. The other one is Horsey, which I do think we will be using. Just because it evolves into Kingdra in this generation, which is a really, really powerful Pokemon. And it also gets Dragon type. It's the only Dragon Pokemon we can get, and it already makes it, like, pretty pivotal. Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll be able to get it before, whoever the Dragon Gym Leader is. I don't know the names of the Gym Leaders in Generation 2, unfortunately. But it would help in that, but we'd have to get the Waterfall HM, which I don't know if I don't think we get that. Well, where do we? Oh, maybe we do get that, because that's in the Ice Path. Okay, so we might get that. In which case, we can evolve to Kingdra, so long as we have Seadra. Evolve our Horsey to Seadra, then we can get a Kingdra by a trade evolution. So that'll be wonderful. We need the Waterfall HM because it allows us to get the Dragon Scale in Mount Mortar, I believe. But for now, we're just going to do the Whirl Islands and just catch our Pokemon. And I will explore a little bit. I don't really recall how difficult the Whirl Islands are, but I do recall... Okay, here's the thing that I do recall, is there being a really annoying section of this game that's like an ice puzzle. I think that might be in the Ice Path, though, actually. Why is this tentacle taking me on, man? Who does this tentacle think he is? Gonna have to teach him a lesson. We're gonna have to get Psychic at some point. Like the ability Psychic. Man, I love Slowking so much. He's so cool. He's got like a little cape. It's not a cape. He's got like a little like I believe it's like a life preserver that he wears. Come on. This is ridiculous. There's a level 20 tentacle and it's destroying us. Get out of here. And I'm poisoned now, I just realized. That sucks. Alright. Well, I should probably buy some antidotes. There's no way I'm surviving up to the point where I get this frickin'... This guy does... this guy's not surviving. I should go back and buy some antidotes. Just in case of poison, because he's not surviving. And I do want him to at least be able to battle so I can level him up in here. No, I forgot to switch out my thing. Okay, there we go. Fixed. Not very effective. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was considering... Okay, we're dead. Great. I was talking about Speedy. Speedy's cool. No. I like him a lot. But I only remember him in the, I remember him in the anime. In the second movie. He was, and he talked. And that was weird. He's one of, 2 Pokemon that talk. Well, Lugia talks. Mewtwo talks. Meowth talks, so that's 4 Pokemon already that talk. I was actually watching the anime earlier. Oh, actually, no, I actually watched the first movie again yesterday. It was really weird. I don't know if you guys ever, rewatch something from, your childhood, but it's the first Pokemon movie, I probably watched, a million times as a kid, but I probably hadn't seen it since I was, 10. So it's, weird that I remember it super well, and yet I haven't seen it in so many years, and, watching it again was just bizarre. It's no, I remember this entire movie. It's I haven't seen this for years. And, the entire movie is just in my head. The first thing that's weird about it is how fast it goes. I mean, it's an hour and 21 minutes, I think. Something like that, an hour and 20 minutes. It's, kind of short, and it goes so fast. And it also is very 90s. There's a lot of 90s songs in it. There's that part where all the Pokemon fight each other and they play the brother, my brother, tell me what are we fighting for? They play that song. That was a good time. I was jamming. Brother, my brother, tell me who we fighting for. I got to stop this war. Did they play some song in the beginning when he's fighting the Donphin? I remember. That's another thing I remembered. I was so confused by that. Why can't I escape from any of these freaking Pokemon, dude? His name is Speedy. I know it's ironic, but come on. Or he fights the Donphin, and I'm what the? I remember watching the movie and being what the hell Pokemon is that? First, I confused it for a Rhydon. I'm oh yeah, that's a Rhydon, right? And then I remember looking at Rhydon and being that's not at all what Rhydon looks like. It's Donphin. It's a freaking Donphin. It evolves from Phanpy, I believe. It's a Generation 2 Pokemon, but it's in the first Pokemon movie. Although I guess in the anime they also put Togepi in the anime, kind of like in the first season, before he'd even fought like Blaine. I'm literally just watching it now, so I know. I'll also say it took him forever to go fight Blaine. There's like 50 episodes. He like fights Koga, and there's like 50 episodes of just random nonsense before he bothers to go fight Blaine. I'm like, wow. They're really stretching this out. And I'm sure it's going to be after he fights Blaine. What? I actually just got to the episode where he's fighting Blaine. And he like gets destroyed. The funny thing about it, about the anime, why can't I? Seriously, this is annoying. Every single Pokemon, I can't escape from them. I feel like every gym he just kind of wins by like a technicality. It's like he kind of wins some of them, but like most of them he just does something and they're just like, oh, well I can, even though you lost the Pokemon battle because you suck, we'll just give you this because you stopped Team Rocket from doing whatever they were doing. Clearly you're a trainer that cares about his Pokemon, so I'll just give you this pity badge. And he gets like all of his badges that way. And then there's like an episode where he's taken like the the Pokemon League test. There's like a test. Apparently, in the anime, there's like a test you can just take to... I didn't buy any antidotes as well. I should have done that. That just lets you do the Pokemon League challenge. And he's just like, no, at the end of the episode, he's like, ah, never mind. I don't want to take this test. I'm just going to get the badges instead. So apparently you could just take the test and then fight the Elite Four, but then it's like, why would you do that? It's like... I don't know. It's just like a weird plot point. I don't know. Because it's like, why would you then think you're like capable of taking on the Elite Four if you like don't have like a team trained up? It's like you don't even have to use you have to use their Pokemon in the thing. Which is kind of unfair also, because you just get a random assortment Pokemon. They could be really bad. I hate this game. It's fuck me. No, just run. I gotta go back again. This sucks. I'm buying antidotes, and I'm gonna buy revives. I should have enough money. Do I have enough money? Do I have any money? I might not have any money. Oh, at first I thought my ID was my money, but actually my money is even closer. It's pretty close to that anyways. Yeah, I have a ton of money. Let's buy some stuff. This is stupid. I've already wasted 20 minutes and I've just got my Slowking killed twice already. Haven't even made it into the Whirl Island. Where's the frickin' mart? Also, I think when I play during the daytime, there's actually different music that plays in between night and day. I don't think I realized that. I think I like the day music a little bit better. Day music's dope. Especially in Azalea Town, the day music's hype. I love it. It's very nostalgic. Okay, we can buy Great Balls. I don't want any Great Balls. But I do want antidotes. Buy just like 10 of these. And then we'll buy... They don't have revives. Okay. Super Potions, let's buy like 10 of those. I don't know how many I have already, but 10 of those, and that brings our total down pretty low. Do I have Super Potions already? I guess it doesn't matter, because I already bought the damn things. Yeah, no. Okay. Alright, well, let's hope that's good enough. Did I already revive him? Yes. Okay. We need him to be stronger. He's kind of letting us down. I was, like, really excited about having a Slowking be, like, really good, and he's let me down more than I expected him to. I mean, he is 2 levels under everybody else, but that doesn't... I feel like that shouldn't... well, he's 1 level now. Tentacruel, great. I mean, we might just be grinding here a little bit, honestly. Great. Every single, like, if he could run, this would be not a problem. Yeah. I don't know, the only other thing I think that annoys me a little bit about the anime, that's I've kind of gotten glazed over a little bit about, is the fact that they use Team Rocket as, like, the antagonist every single episode. It just seems, like, kind of lazy, you know? A little, like, can't you think of something else? I mean, I guess it's not every episode, but they are involved in, like, every episode. Some episodes, there's, like, another villain, but they're still there, like, complicating things. I need to actually teach somebody Whirlpool, huh? Okay. Oh, I did get some TMs, I think. Yeah, I have Icy Wind and Ice Punch. I bought some TMs that I didn't have from the big Goldenrod department store. Where's Whirlpool? Whirlpool. Surely all of my Pokemon can learn this. Okay, cool. So who do I want to learn this, then, is what I have to determine. Let's probably pick somebody that doesn't already have an HM. Speedy doesn't have an HM. I mean, Derek does. Jennifer does. Technically, Rock Smash, not an HM, but... Missy does. Carlisle does. So let's count... I guess it's... Probably I give it to Speedy, right? What is Speedy's attacks? He's probably got Water Gun, right? Let me just see that, like, it's better than Water Gun. Let me just make sure. I actually looked this up the other day, and apparently Water Gun and Bubble are, like, the exact same move. They do the exact same damage. So it's like, what's even the point? Because Water Gun, I think, has, like, 5 less PP. I was like, why would you even... But you get it later. You always get Bubble first and then Water Gun. But it's like the same move. Like, who came up with that? That's stupid. Okay, Water Gun does 40 damage. Whirlpool does 35 damage and is less accurate. Cool. Well, let's not rely on Whirlpool. But let's not rely on Slow King, I guess, for his water abilities. There you go, Whirlpool. HMs are so dumb. Dumbest mechanic. Especially if you have, like, a terrible move like that. I've never been fond of Rock Smash either. I feel like Rock Smash sucks so much. As, like, a fighting move. The only thing it's, like, kind of good about it is that it can reduce defense, which is kind of good, but otherwise... It's, like, a terrible move. It does, like, 35 damage. Right. I wanted to go a little bit south to see what was down there, but I decided it was probably a bad idea. Can I run from you? Why not? Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a heartache. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Yeah, I've watched, like... I think I've almost watched, like, 60 episodes of the anime. It's, like, so long. I didn't realize there were that many episodes just in the first, like... part of it. Just in the Indigo League. There's like 82 before he like finishes it's the longest season out of all of them, which I guess makes sense, but also is dumb. No, it's fine. At the time, that would have been great. We would have loved that because we were kids and we love things that go on forever and never end. I feel like there's definitely some episodes in there that are just like really forgettable. Oh wow, look at that seal right away. Now, don't worry, I do have the Pokeballs for this. I do have them. I did buy like 20 Great Balls. So we're just gonna toss it, see if it works. Cool. And now let's just use Whirlpool, I guess. Because it's supposed to attack him every turn anyways. We don't want to do a lot of damage. I also edited the frame rate on the stream, so it should look a little cleaner. I would hope. Are you kidding me? What an absolute joke. Alright, I'm throwing Pokeballs now. Great. Okay, one down. Although it can't walk well on land, it is a graceful swimmer. It especially loves being in frigid seas. Seal has always been a not very good Pokemon, unfortunately. What do we call her? I'm gonna call her Betty. Betty was sent to Bill's PC. Cool, let's add that to the roster. Well, let's save. Let me save and then add it to the roster. Alright, there you go. We're racking up the Pokemon. Let me also open up the thing. Okay. We run. What's this? An Ultra Ball. Free. Cool. Take that. There could be something up there, but we can't go that way. I don't know where we're going. If we can find a place to... Oh, a nugget. Use our fishing rod. We might be able to... That might be the best way to get the horsey. I'm gonna hate this place. I already know. The only thing is there's nothing particular that we're looking for. Let's just collect items and then just leave. There might be a TM in here we might want, but that's the only thing I could think of that we might try to grab. Okay, I should have used that. Full restore, nice. Love to see it. Now we could go up. Wonderful. Alright, I'm not sure. Where do we go? Should we go? I gotta figure it out. Gotta make a decision. I could go right, jump down some ledges, or I could go up to the ladder. We don't fight you. Just check down here real quick. This place is inundated with crabbies. Well, there's something down here. Well, look at that. It does have 2 basements, apparently. So there is a second basement area. And I don't know if all of the caves are connected. They might be. There is a possibility that we come across like a Slowpoke or a Poliwhirl down here. I don't know because I deleted all of them from my list except for the Slowpoke well. That's I kind of just decided I don't really need to mark all of them on my list because or all of the locations where you'd be able to find them because you know, I'm mostly just gonna catch a Slowpoke because it's the easiest thing if I'm just in the Slowpoke well. Just makes the most sense to just keep catching a Slowpoke down there anyways. Which again, I'm catching them off stream because... Whoa, look at this. Next elixir. Another full restore. Is that a ladder going up? That is. Okay. Because they have a possibility of having a held King's Rock when you find them. So this is a different place? Where am I? Let's just go back. I don't want to swim all the way back to the other island. I don't think this place is that complex, honestly. I think we should be okay. So that's the ladder that leads back up. Now I want to try... I want to try going down. Okay, there's a cave. It looks like there's a cave in there, which I don't really know how we would get to. There's also a strength boulder there, which would allow us to exit from that area. Hold on, I'm just crossing stuff off in my brain. This shouldn't be too complicated. Okay, there's surf here, so this is another island. Okay. So we've already been to 3 entrances. So there's only 4 islands, which means there's still a 4th entrance that we might need to just go to. Here's what I'm gonna do. I think... Yeah, okay. I think what we want to do is let's just try a good rod. And just see if that works. Otherwise, we might give it, hold on. I might look it up. Just to see what the odds are. Okay, horsey is 30% if I surf, but only 10% if I use a good rod. So let's just try to get the horsey encounter. Tentacle, Tentacruel, and Horsey are the possibilities here. And it's 30%, so it's actually higher percent chance than a Tentacruel. But it's... Yeah. So Tentacruel, 10% chance. So this was kind of rare. Tentacool is a higher chance. It's 60%. So it shouldn't be very rare, honestly. It should pop up half as much as a Tentacool does, but more than a Tentacruel. There it is. It's only level 15. It's gonna require a lot of training if I want to use that, which I do. Do I have a quick? They didn't do quick balls in this. I'll be right back, actually. I'm just going to throw this and see if it works. Okay, clearly it didn't work. Whoops. Alright, what can we do? Rain Dance, Ice Punch, Water Gun, Rock Smash. Just use Water Gun. Wow, alright. That was close. Now it works. Sweet. That's all we needed down here. Realistically. If attacked by a larger enemy, it quickly swims to safety by adeptly controlling its dorsal fin. Let's give it a nickname. It's a male. Did I already name something Carl? I kind of want to name him Carl. Let's name him Ross. That's a cool name. Ross. Sweet. Okay. So, horsey down. Let me add that. Cool. Okay. Feeling all right about this so far. Let me save. Let's go down here. So this leads to this area. And that'll be the 4th entrance. Okay. That's interesting. I'm having a thought. I'm thinking we might want to just go ahead and add Horsey to our party either way. Just because having Kingdra for the Dragon Trainer might be useful. I need to find where the Whirlpool is here. I don't know if it's up. There's a little section up there I couldn't see. Because if we can get the evolution, although I don't know, we might be fighting her this stream, honestly, so if that happens, then it won't matter either way. There it is. So I'm assuming this is bottom right, Whirl Island. So I think we need to go back top right, because we've been to all the other ones. Unless there's like another secret entrance that I'm not sure of, or there's like 5 islands. Might be the case, I don't know. It's not like I assumed there were 4. I can only recall seeing 4. Oh, I was also thinking about this. Route 39. Where's that? I was thinking maybe I should delete a lot of the other phone numbers I don't need for my thing. Because I would, maybe it'll increase the chance of just Ralph calling me and nobody else, and maybe increase the chance of a swarm. I don't know if it works like that. But, let's see. So, Route 39, yeah, we would be going through that. We could try to battle him, I guess. Once again, we do not have access to fly. It's one of those things where I could kind of cheese it a little bit and catch like a flying type that can use fly and just exclusively use it to fly places, but because I kind of did that in Generation 1. Mantine, very cool, but we already have one. I kind of did that in Generation 1 where but it was only because it was an HM I needed. I caught a Voltorb. If you watch those old streams, which are on my YouTube, where I did Pokemon Red only using poison types. If you go back and watch those, you'll notice I have a Voltorb at one point and just sitting in my box. And it was literally because I kind of regret putting it on the overlay, because I feel like my expectation was like, oh, it's something people can ask me about, so it's like an easy, you know, chat interaction or something. That was my logic for it. It's like, oh, somebody can just come in and be like, why do you have a Voltorb? And then I can be like, oh, well, here's why I have a Voltorb. Just kind of like trying to farm the chat interaction, I guess. It didn't really work, but yeah, it's at my box, and it just kind of looks dumb because nobody really asked me about it though. I'm like, maybe I should just not have put it on my overlay, but it was because I needed Flash, because literally Flash is like progress blocking, you know. It's like I could have tried to go through like Rock Tunnel or any area in the game that requires Flash without it, and just try to like navigate with like a map on my computer that I looked at, but I decided that was just like dumb. That would just be like really boring to watch and just kind of annoying and pointless. Just kind of like putting a restriction on myself that just was unnecessary and wasted time. So I was like, I think for this I'll just allow myself to have a Pokemon that can use Flash and just not use it in battle. So that was my stipulation. Now I went this way because I know I can go this way. I remembered that's the only place where there's a second path that I didn't go down. Which was initially confusing, but since it happened to be the only path, it's actually not confusing at all. So where does this go? Pokemon encounters. Yeah, I don't miss these. I don't miss these. I definitely prefer the new Pokemon games where you don't have to get random encounters. It's way better. And it still feels like the game is properly balanced. And it's not like, you know, you still level up properly. And the gyms still feel... I feel like they feel even more challenging because you're not doing random encounters all the time. And also the trainers are just kind of randomly all over the map, so there's not like, oh, I have to go through this route. Oops. I have to go through this route. Oh, you're joking. Of course. What do we throw away? Paralyze heal? When am I gonna need that? I could just buy these. Just get rid of it. Been sitting on that, I don't need it. Lost my train of thought. Waterfall. Okay, this is interesting. I'm gonna save here real quick. I just want to see where all this other stuff leads to. There's nothing else? Okay. We'll go up here. We'll go over here. We'll go over here. Where is this? Is there a fifth island? Oh, okay. Okay. I was wondering about that. There was like a... Okay. That was the only other thing I was thinking about, like, how do I get to that area? That makes sense. So that's just our way back. So we'll go in here. I assume this is the place where you would probably fight Lugia. But I don't know if it'll actually be here at this time. We'll find out. It's not. Okay. Yeah, so this would be where we fight Lugia, but I think you have to have some sort of item. I forget what the item's called, but there's like a wing I think you have to have. Actually, we could literally just use an escape rope or whatever. Like, why carry those around if I'm not gonna use them? Is there a whirlpool down here? Gosh dang it. What if I had teleport? What if? Could you imagine? Or dig. Doesn't dig do the same thing? Dig might work more like an escape rope, I think. Where if like you're in a cave, you can use dig to just go to the entrance. Like exactly like an escape rope would do. But I don't think it does anything on the overworld. Alright, well that went quicker than I kinda anticipated that was gonna be like a really annoying place to be. But it turns out it was not. So I guess we just go to the right to towards the ice path. I suppose we have to go through the ice path, I think. I got a haircut on Saturday. And I really like it. Sometimes you luck out. I had this intention. I've been trying to like improve my appearance, I guess. I'm trying to improve it. Like I've been experimenting with like hair gels and stuff, like pomade. I don't know if I need it, but it helps when my hair's like really long and a mess. But now I feel like, but basically I went to the place and I'm like, I'm gonna try to do something different. But I realized that it's probably not that much different from like the type of haircut I would normally get. I'm just being more specific about it. Okay, so here's what I think. I think we deposit... I mean, the only one that makes sense is Slow King, unfortunately. I think we just deposit Slow King. And we take out Horsey. Where is it? Oh, this is my party. Also, here's an idea. Let's take Derek's item. Or we could just give him an item. I want to give him the magnet that we have. Let's take the item. Okay, hold on. We gotta organize our inventory, first of all. So we have 10 antidotes, ice berry, super potion, nuggets. I'll store the nugget, you know, we'll pull it out if I need to buy something. We don't need the full restores. Carbos. I mean, this is the type of stuff maybe we use later when we're at the Pokemon League or whatever. It's like, yeah, let's load up on Carbos and stuff. I usually, you know, when I'm playing the game normally, I don't know. Actually, I started using them in the newer generations, but before I would just like ignore them completely and I would never use them. Like when I was a kid, I would absolutely never use like protein and whatever. But now, I use them all the time. I'm like, why would I not use that? That's just free stats. Now, we're going to take the magnet. And I'm going to give that to Chin Chow, I think. I'm going to give him the magnet. And then, now we have a Ross. Okay, we switch. I don't know if I have any... I don't think I have any rare candies. Let me check. Let me double check. Yeah, no. Okay. Let me change my overlay. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if this is like the best idea, but considering our options, I should give him like a berry or something. What do we have? We'll give him an ice berry. The berry that nobody ever uses. They really don't give you that many, like, held items in this game, do they? I've only gotten, like, 3 so far, I think. Okay, so what are we doing? We're going to the right, or sorry, we're going up, and then to the right. I need to reselect my bike. And this should be Route 39, I think. Thanks. I bet it's this guy. Yes. Okay. This is the guy that called me. Let's see what he's got. A Pikachu. Pikachu. I also forgot how, like, dumb the scene in the movie is where, like, the... Gosh, there was so many scenes in it that I thought I remember thinking were really cool. Who do I switch out here? It's a Pikachu, so, I mean, if we had a ground-type move... Spark Water Gun. This is, like, the bane of our existence. Rock Smash is a fighting type, not gonna help. Lapras, you know, Iron Tail. I don't think Steel is very good, but... Ice might get some resistance against Electric, if I had to push my luck. Krabby's got Guillotine. What's Carlisle got? Fury Cutter. I still have Fury Cutter on him. I need to get rid of that. Water Gun. I think we just try Jennifer. Not Jennifer, sorry. We try Rachel here. And see how that works out for us. I mean, it's only level 19, so who cares, but... I'm trying to play it smart. Let's try Iron Tail. Cool. Let's try Iron Tail. Yeah. Oh, it's not very effective. Okay. Steel is not very effective against Electric. Pikachu used a berry. Just use Surf. Surf does not miss. Oh, I never meant to brag, but I got him where I want him now. Whoa, it was never my intention to brag. Why did she say it twice, though? I never meant to brag. It was never my intention to brag. Got him where I want him now. I actually watched a video the other day on Paramore. It's, like, really interesting. I always liked Paramore. It's like one of those weird sort of pop bands that I was really into. I was like, these guys are great. I like that. I like this band. There's a couple of those where it's, you know, I hated pop as a kid. But I guess they were more like punk pop. Punk pop, as ironic as that is. As much as of a oxymoron as that genre is. I like that band. I don't really so much like their... I don't know. I like the Riot album, I think. I don't know if I like the the other albums so much, or the other hits. Ain't it fun living in the real world? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let me think. Hold on, let me think. Yeah, okay, we're good. I'll save. Yeah, that song, I didn't like that song when it came out. I didn't even know that was Paramore. But I remember when it came on the radio, I was like, kind of mad about it. I don't hate it, but I'm not like crazy about it. It sounds to me more like a generic pop song than like, you know, Misery Business or, That's What You Get When You Let Your Heart Win. Whoa. Yeah, I was watching a video about them. It was really interesting. They focused a lot on Misery Business and how it was like their like super hit song. And then they're talking about how they kind of like hated the song after a while. They're like, they didn't want to play it because they were like, this is like really petty, like teenager, you know, stuff. It's not a very healthy mindset, they're saying, because it's like all about a girl who's just like really jealous of this other girl and just like, you know, kind of shames her for her bodily autonomy. And yeah, so they brought it back, I think, after like several years. They decided to bring it back. She did like a duet with Billie Eilish or something. But there's the one line that they won't sing. That they refuse to sing anymore. I just thought it was really silly how they're like super hyper-focused on that, because it's like, who cares? It's like, I mean, for one, like, yeah, it's kind of a toxic mindset, I guess, but it's like, so many songs are toxic mindsets, you know? There's a lot of songs like that are still like fun to listen to, you know? And it's like, I don't know, it just captures the mindset of a teenager, you know, a teenage girl. I'm like, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. I don't know, I find it weird that I find it odd, the sort of attitude that goes into like thinking of like artists and, you know, entertainers as like role models, and like they have to, you know, they have like a responsibility to like educate fans. I just find that odd. Like, who has that expectation? Like, who's expecting that? Like, I certainly don't. Like, entertainers are supposed to be entertaining. They're not supposed to like educate the children. Like, you can make a song with a really toxic mindset. It's like, who cares? It's a song. It's just supposed to be fun to listen to. You can play it on a dance floor and everyone dances. Like, who cares? I don't get it. But I get it. Maybe there's like a change in just the way that... I don't know if I just saved or I'm saving again. I don't know. We just live in a weird, different world now where, like, you know, it's harder to, you know, control what children can, like, watch and listen to on their own. I don't know. I kind of agree in some regards with the mindset of, like, well, it's up to the parents to, you know, parent the kids rather than, like, random YouTuber. You know? He was expecting the YouTuber to parent your kids. It's kind of silly. That's like, well, just, you know, don't give them an iPad. Or put parental controls on it or whatever. I don't know. Like, I kind of agree with that. At the same time, I guess I'm kind of sympathetic to the plight where it's like, you know, when I was a kid, It's like we just didn't have access to all this stuff. It's like when I had a phone, like we had a home computer, I guess, that like it was like dial-up internet, so it was slow as hell. Like you couldn't, you know, you could like, if I was home alone for like an hour or two, it's like I could open like 2 web pages or something, you know? Like you could barely do anything. It was a snail's pace, so it's like, you know, and I didn't have a phone. You know, I got a flip phone, I think, in, like, middle school for the first time, but it's like, you know, it was the most simplistic internet access, and it was hard to even access it, if I remember correctly. It was, like, it was purely text, first of all, and second of all, it also just didn't, like, load very quickly. Oh, let's use Ice Punch. So it's like, I get it. You know, we didn't have all the bells and whistles that, like, now people, every kid has, like, a smartphone, and every kid has, like, a, I don't know, probably access to the internet in some way. A tablet, just lightning speeds. It's like, how do you fully even control that? While also being, like, fair about it, you know? I was like, do you just, like, not allow them to have a phone or, you know, a tablet? I don't know. Because I kind of get it in that regard, but at the same time, I think it's just a fault with the system, you know? It's just an issue with how things are set up, you know? It's like I still don't think the solution is like, you know, put more restrictions on like creators and entertainers to like be better role models. Just kind of odd, you know. Putting the responsibility in the wrong places. And then you get like, I think you have a bigger problem with like younger people thinking of them like they're supposed to be role models. I think that's just a faulty mindset, and it doesn't set them up for, like, you know, a really success, really. It's like they definitely shouldn't look at them that way. Oh, we have Lantern now. That was just happening. I was hold on. That's cool. I was expecting it, and that's why I wasn't, like, saying anything about it. Okay. Lantern is great. I'm gonna say we save here. Well, let me talk to this guy, see if he wants to give me a phone number. Okay, no. I think we might honestly want to put... I don't know. Do we keep... I feel like we keep Lantern in our party. I think Lantern is one of our greats. He's gonna be a great thing for us. I don't know if anything I just said like made sense at all. It's just like a weird thing I've noticed. Having grown up, you know, in the 90s and the 2000s. It's just like, I don't know if enough people like see it that way. I feel like there's too many people that are... There's too many people now that like grew up with the internet, and it's just like kind of take it for granted a little bit. That it is like, that is the purpose of it. When it really isn't. You know, it's like the Wild West, you know, it's a place to connect to people. That's really the purpose of it, but it's just kind of an incredibly toxic place for young people to be and exist. At least in a social sense. Is this this might be the Fisher guy that we need. Sorry, I don't know if that was too heavy a topic. I don't know if I should call it a heavy topic. Fisher Edgar? No, that's not the guy. That's not the guy, right? No, that's not the guy. Remoraid. This is one of the Pokemon that we need still. It would be nice to have, but we don't have it. Why does Remoraid know Psybeam? The heck is this Pokemon? Also, Remoraid I feel like is one of the most bizarre evolutions, because it evolves into Octillery. Like, how does a fish evolve into an octopus? Where was the thought process there? Who came up with that? That's annoying. It's annoying to me. Yeah, I don't know. The whole time I was watching that Paramore video, that's all I was thinking about. I was like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't know. Why does anybody care? Who cares? It's like, yeah, what does it matter? I find it interesting to look at stuff that way. Because I really don't. I really don't look at things that way. I'm just too cool, too smart. Oh shit. You look strong. Good trainers seek tough opponents instinctively. Okay. I feel like if we send Rachel out here, it'll be great. No, we send Jennifer out because she knows Ice Punch. I was gonna say we use an ice attack. And then I was like, I don't... Oh, shoot, Jennifer's only got 9 HP. What a dumb decision. Rachel doesn't even have, like, an ice move, I don't think. Still, like, the #1, like, problem. It's just Steel. That'll hit, right? That'll hit. It's not super effective. Okay. You'd think Steel would be good against Bug. You'd think that, but you'd be wrong. You would be incorrect. Blossom. Wow, that's not the colors that it's supposed to be. That is not what it's supposed to look like. Okay, well, if you had Jennifer, we could put Missy out. Derek's gonna like drink. It's grass type. So we put Missy out, I guess. I don't know. Blossom is another one of those evolutions that they added, Guillotine. Oh, yeah. Insta-kill? Look at that. That's incredible. Truly incredible. Nope, this won't do it all. We all get better by experiencing many battles. I bet a lot to become what I am today, an elite. Well, you think very highly of yourself, don't you? Oh, no. I don't know why I kept going. I can tell you're a good trainer by looking at you. I'm good at Pokemon, and I can see you are, too. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a thing. Pool trainer Alan wants to battle. My mom sent me a message last night that was like, you might want to stock up on food. It was like 8 o'clock. It was like, stock up on food. It's supposed to rain. There's going to be a snow tomorrow. Which is funny because it did snow. Or she said it was going to snow overnight. It did snow, but barely at all. It's like you could still see the grass outside. There's a little snow, but like not any at all on the roads. Which is funny because like I didn't get any warning, you know, back during like Christmas when it snowed too much and I couldn't leave my apartment for 3 days. I didn't get any warning then. It was going to send me another message to be like, hey, it's going to snow tomorrow. And then it like barely snowed. I was like, oh, okay, Mom. I didn't fret it at all. What are we doing? What are we doing? Wow, you have a lot of badges. No wonder you're so tough. I wonder if accrued Jim Morty is still in training. You really hammered me. What are we doing? What are we doing? Sorry, I'm getting confused. Do I keep going down this path? There was a path up above. I'm gonna go try that path. I could surf as well. But let's go see what's up here. Anything of interest? Oh, there's just more trainers up here. I'll do anything to get my hands on rare Pokemon. Rare Pokemon. I'm gonna steal all your Pokemon. Pokemon's Maniac Zack. Send out Rhyhorn. Type advantage. Feels good. Yeah, sure. Rachel, you do this. Wow. Incredible. Your Pokemon are so appealing. If a Pokemon has different colors from usual, it's more valuable. What, you mean that's not true? I mean, it kind of is true. But I guess in the context of the Pokemon world, all Pokemon are valuable. Pokemon aren't for battling. Dude, there was like an episode in the anime where they started talking about like, you shouldn't use Pokemon. No, it was the movie where they were like talking about Pokemon aren't for battling. And I was like, but are you sure about that? They're not. Not all the time. They're like trying to justify it. I was like, bro, no, this is like a show about using Pokemon to fight your battles for you. Like that is Fisher Wilton. This is the guy. Like that you know. Like, you know, it's a silly, fun cartoon, so, like, who cares? But at the same time, to probably be like, it's not about battling, it's about something else. It's about, if you're not friends with the Pokemon, then you're just a bad person. I guess so. You're gonna try to take the moral high ground, though? So you don't just use your Pokemon for battle. Also, I literally just watched the Blaine trainer. It's like kind of messed me up because I'm watching like him fighting Blaine, and he's like sending out all his Pokemon. They're getting crushed, and then he sends out Pikachu, and there's this moment where Pikachu's like fighting. Shoot, was it Magmar? Was it fighting? It was fighting a Magmar, and it was like pushed up against the like edge of the arena. Like, just over, like, lava. And I was like, Pikachu's, it's a legit danger right now. It's like, this is like, what happens if it falls in the lava? It's like, gonna die. This is kind of, like, fucked up, you know? It's like, I was actually kind of like, this is kind of like just messed up, isn't it? Kind of just sending these Pokemon out to just get beat up. It's like, how does the anime justify it? It's like hard to justify it without just being like, oh no, it's just silly. It's like not real, but it is real. They like get beat up. Like they can get burned. It's like, it's horrible. Guillotine. But what if though? I don't know. It's the first time I was like genuinely worried. I now know it's not the circumstances of one's birth that makes it that defines who it is, but what you do with the gift of life that's given to you. Something like that. That's a famous Mewtwo quote that everybody thinks is good. It is kind of a good quote, honestly. But it does seem kind of ham-fisted when he just kind of says it. He's like, they have a couple lines in that are kind of like that. Because there's the scientist at the beginning. He's like, we set out to. He says it really dramatically. He's like, we set out to create the most powerful Pokemon the world had ever seen. And we succeeded. It's like really dramatic. I was like, damn. They're like trying really hard here. It has cinematic merit, damn it. It's a movie. I can just imagine like parents watching that in theaters and just being like, ugh. It's dumb movie. It's also weird how just like, yeah, like I said, it's like really short. But it's like, I kind of thought there was a lot I was forgetting about it, but there's really not. Because I remembered, I was like, there must have been more to like Mewtwo's whole castle thing. But no, it's like literally just the like dining room area where and then Mewtwo takes all the Pokemon and there's this staircase. And then he just opens the door behind the staircase. And then there's just an arena back there. And that's the whole castle, and that's like everything, and then the rest of the movie just takes place in this arena. It's like not that much happens in it. It's really interesting. This guy is the other guy whose phone number we need. 16 feet long. Alright, this looks like probably the ice path. I say we take on this trainer. Do you know about the legendary bird Pokemon? I've heard tale. Birdkeeper Vance. Sent out Pidgeotto. Oh, that reminds me, there's a line in the movie where the dude calls a Pidgeot, I don't know if it's Pidgeot, I always called it Pidgeot, but I think when they said it in the anime, they called it Pidgeot, and I was like, that's weird, I don't know that that's how you should pronounce that, but they said Pidgeot, they called it a Pidgeot, but the dude flew to the castle on his Pidgeot, and then he's like, when he's describing how he got there, he's like, yeah, I just flew on my Pidgeotto. And I'm like, that's not a Pidgeotto, dude. Well, you don't know what your own Pokemon is? I'm like, how do they even make the mistake? The creators of Pokemon couldn't even identify, like, they had the translation. Surely, like, the original people that wrote the film didn't, like, mistake the name of the Pokemon, right? Just whoever wrote the script just mistook a Pidgeot for a Pidgeotto. They look somewhat similar, but Pidgeot has like the whole like lengthy mane hair that's like yellow and red, It goes like really far down. It's like obviously a Pidgeot. You know? And they got it wrong somehow. They messed up. It really let me down. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. I don't know why I'm so invested in the anime right now. I've just been... There's another thing, is it's actually longer running anime. If you count all of Pokemon to current day, the Pokemon anime as like one anime, it is longer running than One Piece, which is like One Piece is like 1,000+ episodes, but so is Pokemon. Pokemon's like 1,200+. That's like even more. It's wild. So I'm like, I'm kind of intimidated trying to get into this. I want to kind of watch all of it, but I don't know how reasonable that is. Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres are the 3 legendary bird Pokemon. I heard there are other legendary birds, though. Wow, you're pretty tough. Could I get your number? Could I maybe take you on a date sometime? I'll call you if anything comes up, like our date. I'll let you know if our date's coming up. I'm gonna save. I kind of want to go back and revive my Poliwhirl. I think I'm just gonna do that before we go in Ice Tunnel. Ice Path, whatever it's called. Yeah, let's go revive our Poliwhirl just for kicks. There's an item there. That's an item. 100%. Item. Max revive. I guess I do have revives if I have max revives. I should probably also check... Oh. Whoa, a Poliwhirl. Weird. Uh-oh. You can do it, Ross. Believe in yourself. Can only hit a maximum of 5 times. Okay, we switch to... Let's switch to Missy. Let's switch to Krabby out here. Krabby's got to be pretty close to evolving as well. Great. Guillotine. Oh, man. It's the most ironic thing when I wake up after they've used hypnosis. It's my favorite thing that happens. Missy, you're sleeping for too long, Missy. It's like 4 turns, you've been asleep. There you go. And then you miss? How could you miss Guillotine? The easiest hit to land. It's the most simplest trick to land. It never misses. Never. It always hits. I should have said no. No, I shouldn't have said no. Derek, can you be faster than this? Okay, well, you weren't, but that's okay. Magnet doing work. Pog. Well, now we... Brent. Dude, I just talked to you. You're not Kaz. Sorry, wrong number. What the heck? I've never seen that before. Who the heck is Kaz? Sorry, wrong number. That's funny. Konbanwa. I think we push... We gotta push something out in order to put... Do we push out Poliwhirl? Maybe we push out Poliwhirl in this instance. Or we could push... Let's see. Who's strongest? It's Rachel. Yeah, I guess we push out Rachel for now. Because I want to bring in... We'll keep Derek in our party for now. I do want to level him up, because I think I'm going to be using him, but we want to pull out... Frank. No, sorry, Ophelia. Kind of probably seems weird, but I'm just trying to evolve everything possibly that we can. I've kind of said it a couple times. But that's sort of the plan. And Tentacruel would be the next one. I'm not technically including Horsey on the list, since I'm legitimately putting it in my party. But we might end up at this gym at kind of a disadvantage doing this, but that's okay. Who cares? Some people will probably say the way I play it normally, I'm probably at too much of an advantage. I've seen people, you know, I've seen the Pokemon Masters just do randomizer runs and stuff like that. They completely avoid trainer battles and just fight the gyms, and I'm like, that's insane. You're crazy. Why would you do that? Like, I swear, I saw a video from, like, Small Ant, I think, and he did, like, he beat Pokemon in, like, an 8-hour stream, and it was, like, a randomized version of Pokemon. He's, like, he's avoiding all of the extra stuff and just kind of picking the strong Pokemon and getting those, and then, like, just somehow beating the gyms without, like, grinding. Which is, it's just bizarre, I don't know. I'm like, how do you do that? How the heck? Alright, here we go. I don't have to use Flash in here. Alright, I'm good at these puzzles. It's teaching us the mechanics. Very smart. Good game design. There's actually nothing in here that we want to... Oh, Jinx. Look at that. We don't want that. Let me just make sure. Oh, no. No, there is something in here that we want. I was wrong. Okay, we fight the Jinx. We don't have any fire types. What's good against ice? I don't know. Fighting probably good against ice. Rock is good against ice. I know that. We don't have any rock. I don't know what to use. Let's just throw Jennifer out here. She's got fighting. Forgot to change my overlay again. Cool. Level 20. It's gotta go up way up, so before it evolves. Its evolution is a little higher even than Missy's than Kingler's, but Kingler's about to evolve. It's like one level and it's evolved. Alright, here's the fun part. It's just like Goof Troop. genuinely don't remember the solution. Because it's been like, with 2000, it's been literally like 23 years since I played this game. So I'm just going to be guessing. But I'm fairly good at these. I can figure these out, you know. This looks like a good solution. This looks like we got something going for us. There we go. Figured it out. Cracked the code. Oh, there's an item. We need to get that. We simply have to get that. I ain't leaving that behind. As an adult, I'm far better at puzzles like this, but I could recall having spent like hours doing these puzzles as a kid. Being like, how the heck do I do it? How do I do it? It's actually funny. I was talking to my friend on Saturday when I went to his house, and interestingly, I don't even know how the topic of Pokemon came up, but we started talking about Pokemon. I didn't mention anything about Pokemon, but there was some just like random reason. Oh, it's because we were watching... That's right, he started watching YouTube videos. We watched like a Fushigi video. Some guy like making fun of Fushigi. And then we watched like a Chadtronic video. Where he was talking about Pokemon Go. He did 2 Pokemon videos, and we were watching those. And he started talking about Pokemon. He's like, yeah, it's dumb how they, like, did the... Figured it out. HMO 7. Oh, that's Waterfall. Wait, that's Waterfall. Hold on. We go back. No, we leave, and then we come back. We've got Waterfall. Which is good for 2 reasons. One reason... specifically. I think we need this to get the Dragon Scale, and I'm gonna go ahead and get that right now. So if we evolve Seadra this stream, I can go and evolve Horsey this stream. Actually, that's probably unlikely, but if we do it, I can evolve it into Kingdra by next stream. So we need to go to Mount Mortar, actually. Mount Mortar. Let me just figure out who's going to use this. Gosh, they added more HMs than were necessary. Ross is a Horsey. He could use Waterfall. Jennifer is a Poliwhirl. Derek is a Chinchou. Poliwhirl already knows. What does Poliwhirl know? Rock Smash. Sure. Ross knows nothing. I'd say we just give this to Ross right now. Can't hurt, right? Here you go. I'm just going to save our decision here for no good reason. And now we just go into Mount Mortar. And actually, I'm going to be right back. I did start this stream a little late, I think. I still have Lantern, right? I remember I started at like 8 o'clock, which means to get 3 hours, we'd probably be around 11-ish to end. I've been playing the original Dead Space recently. I'm hoping it ends soon. I'm hoping I can finish it quickly. Cause I wanted to play it because the remake just came out. I really want to play that, but I haven't like actually played the original trilogy at all. So, well, I played a little bit of the original Dead Space when it came out, but I never finished it. So I wanted to finish it. I probably should have played it like a while back, but we're playing it now. You know, I'm playing it on PC. It's a good game. It is genuinely. I was surprised. I found it like really actually scary. In like the first little bit of it, and then after that, the shock value lessened. I think it's just because of the sound design. It's really good. Because like background noise when there's monsters on screen, you know, the background noise is just like kind of light and what's the word? Ambient. And then the like scary music starts playing really loudly, but only when you're actively looking at a monster. So it can like sneak up behind you and you won't know it. And so you could just scare the crap out of you by just like turning around and there's a monster right behind you. It's like, holy crap. It's great. It's actually, I don't think I appreciated that sort of design choice at the time, but like that's genius. Like that's super smart. I mean, you can kind of hear the monsters, but you won't necessarily know where they are, so they'll like make noise. But like the actual music that plays to like scare you just only starts after you've seen them. It's awesome. It's so great. So you like turn around and then this like scary music just like starts up and plays really loud. It's amazing. I hope they did a good job with the remake, but I can't. I feel like I'll allow myself to play the remake after I finish the original. I don't feel like you need to play like 2 and 3 in order to. This place is big, isn't it? In order to appreciate the original or the remake, really. Maybe sometimes they add stuff to like tie it in closer to the other games, but I don't know. I forget entirely where this waterfall is. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm definitely in the mood for it. But I have been the type lately that has really... I really like the... like, kind of mindlessly playing a game and then, like, turning on a YouTube video or something, or just listening to something in the background. I feel like it can't really do that with Dead Space. It just kind of ruins the game if you play it like that. And so I'm like, I have to actively, like, pay attention to what's going on. I'm like, ugh. I'm like, ugh. I hate this. I like to divide my attention. Maybe that's why streaming feels alright to me sometimes. Because at least if I can, like, talk about random nonsense, it's less difficult to just get bored. Alright, I have the hiccups. I'm sorry. A lot of times I'll sit and I'll play a game and I'll just get like bored and I'll get really tired because I'm just bored. I'll be like, ugh, I'm gonna go to sleep. Like, that's not how you want to feel. Oh, here we go. This is what we wanted, probably. Never mind. No, it's not. Where are we going? Where are we going? Christmas tree? Sorry. It's really dumb. I remember I used to make fun of the Dora theme song when I was a kid. And I found that the words Christmas tree were like the perfect amount of syllables to like fit that, and so I used to always say Christmas tree. Where are we going? Christmas tree. It's so dumb. I that used to be my favorite thing as a kid, was just saying really dumb shit. Cause it would like annoy my sister so much when I would just say really dumb shit. I don't even know if I want to give any examples because they're like really, really dumb. Maybe up here? Where are we going? Christmas tree. I wonder if they ever went to a Christmas tree. That would be cool. I'm almost certain that they didn't. Unless they did in like a later episode that I never saw. There were a couple of things that I would say to annoy my sister. I used to have a bearded dragon, right? And she used to call the bearded dragon fat. The bearded dragon, her name was Merlin, cause when we got her, I thought she was a male, cause that's what they told us at the pet shop. They're like, yeah, that's probably a male. They apparently can't tell when they're like small, but later we took her to the pet store, and the person at the pet store that time was like, and she was a little older. Sorry, my lizard was a little older, so she was like a couple years older, and we took her there, and she's like, oh yeah, this is definitely a female. And we're like, what? We're like, what? We've had her for like years, and we thought she was a male bearded dragon, but she wasn't. So then it was like weird. And they're like, well, what do we do? Do we like rename her? And it's like, well, no, we're all kind of used to calling her Merlin. That's like her name. It's like, it just didn't feel right to change the name. So it kind of started like changing the name a little bit to make it sound more feminine. Like we would call her Merlina. I think my mom called her Merlina. I think I just called her Mergie. But yeah, my sister used to make fun of the. My sister always does the thing where she does stuff deliberately to like upset you. You know, it's like. So she used to do this all the time, where she would just call my lizard fat. Like, your lizard is fat. Like, she's a lizard. So I would say, like, no, she's a perfect hourglass figure. She's like, no, she doesn't. She's round. Like, no. No, she's beautiful. But like, literally, the shape of a lizard is like, it's like circular. It's like, yeah. It's ridiculous to say that she has an hourglass figure. That's the joke. But yeah, I don't know. That's one of the things that I would say. I'd say no, she has a perfect hourglass figure. She would get so annoyed by that. And I used to have a rhyme, I would say. She hated the rhyme so much. But I would say, Merlin is Lizard Liz. That's my rhyme that I would say. She hated that so much. So I would just say it all the time. It's like the dumbest thing ever. She's like, that's so dumb. Please stop saying that. Merlin is Lizard Liz. Anyways. Oh, I used to make fun of her once because we went to the store once and she was looking for birthday bash ice cream. She hates when I tell this story because again, it's like the dumbest story ever. Maybe I can go that way. She was looking for birthday bash and she picked up Cupcake Party and she thought it was birthday bash. And so I made fun of her for it. I was like, that's birthday bash. Remember that time you went to the store and you were looking for Birthday Bash and you picked up Cupcake Party? She's like, why is that funny? You thought it was Birthday Bash? That's great. It's great. It's fun to annoy people sometimes. It's kind of her own fault, though, because she's the annoying one, really. Brings it upon herself. Where do I go? What do I do? Where's this freaking waterfall, dude? I'm lost. I might have to pull up a map. I found this before, but now I don't remember. Maybe I have to go down the... Oh, you know what? That might be it. It might be the middle part. I might be dumb. Yeah, okay, let's do that. I was thinking it's not the middle part because... that's just like a pathway that leads down. But now that I remember... Now that I think about it, I think you could, like, swim around it, and there was a waterfall there. Great. Sorry for wasting so much time. We are not catching this Seeking. We are not doing it. Don't even ask. I will fight it, though. Oh, I already know ice isn't good against water. I don't know why I tried. I already know this. What was I thinking about the other day? I feel like I've been thinking about other streams that I want to do. But I totally can't think of them offhand right now. I have been focusing on Pokemon streams for a while now. Actually, you know what I think I was thinking about? I was thinking about taking a break from, like, uploading. I want to finish Epic Mickey, and then also there's the Animal Crossing series, which I've kind of been slacking on a little bit. You know, I just get more and further behind the longer I'm uploading one episode a week, and it's just like, I'm only in, like, July. I think I'm end of July, maybe starting August. I was just kind of hoping there would be, like, a break point in which I could just upload a bunch of things all at once, which I think end of August is about, like, where maybe that'll start happening, but yeah, I don't know. But it's, yeah, this is where I needed to go the whole time. Gosh dang it. I'm dumb. Guillotine. Yeah! Woo! Let's go. See, that would just be the hypest thing if I kept the Krabby in my party. I kind of like, I will say I kind of like Krabby. Krabby's growing on me. It's a powerhouse, bit of a powerhouse Pokemon. But I would never use it. Like, genuinely would never use it. It just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't look like a good Pokemon at all. Wow, it's a huge waterfall. Is this the one thing where... Oh, shoot! Oh, I forgot. Okay. Well, I just wasted a bunch of time. I'm sorry. I need to go get the final badge in order to use Waterfall. I had no idea. Well, this is the only dragon Pokemon we could get, so I guess we're just gonna go into the final gym without a dragon Pokemon. Man, that's gotta be annoying to someone. I don't know if there is anybody. If there is anybody that watches these streams like all the way through on my YouTube channel, You just let me know. I would like to know, because I do upload them there, and I don't know if anybody has, like, really watches them all the way through. So they don't really get that many views, I guess. They only get, like, 1 or 2 views, so it's not, it's not even, like... I guess I do know, because then I could see that it's like, oh, the average viewing time of this was 2 minutes. Like, cool. Great. Great. Awesome. I mean, it's interesting because, like, the VODs, I think, are very clear on, like, what they are, you know? So it's like, sometimes on my main channel, I think I do a little trickery to try to get people to click on the video more so. But, on the VOD channel, it just kind of is what it is, you know? Very clear what you're clicking on. So I can't imagine somebody clicking on it and being like, alright, well, that wasn't what I wanted to watch, and then they click off. It's like, well, what did you expect? It's interesting. But at the same time, maybe it's just maybe I'm just not entertaining enough. Maybe I'm just stupid. Oh yeah, but I was gonna think about like taking a break, like finishing Epic Mickey. I want to finish that. But I was like, do I jump into a new Let's Play or do I not do that? Or do I just like take a break and try to focus on some of the other ideas that I had? Because I have other ideas for like videos that I want to record, you know, as like an actual video that takes a lot of time to put together rather than like a Let's Play. And some of those I need to like actually actively have time to work on them. It's just like the way I'm going, I'm kind of like doing a stream every few days, and then the days I'm not, I'll like edit a video and like I'm like, oh well, I should upload the video, and then I'll be like, oh well, it's time to put the video on YouTube, make a thumbnail. It's like there's always like one thing I can do for the day, you know. Because like I don't have a lot of like downtime, I suppose, to do anything else. So we want to just knock some rocks down, I guess. I get it. So can we put a rock there? I don't know. Pog. Not Pog. Very unpog. Poggers. Look at us. Look at Ross. He's fighting on his own now. Okay. I don't see a way. If I push this, can I then somehow position this in such a way where I can push it down this hole? I don't think so. Unless it stays where it is when I come back. But I can't imagine that being a thing, because then you could get easily soft locked. Or maybe not soft locked, but you know what I mean. Can these freaking Golbats stop confusing me? Leave me alone. I don't deserve this. Oh, I also thought about doing another guitar cover. I've been trying to figure out like what I can do for that. Like, God damn it. I didn't want this. I didn't want this. I've had a couple ideas, but I don't know. I kind of felt like the last one I did was like too good. I was like really proud of that one. I think I was like, that was the best one I've probably ever done. And now I have like too much confidence. And I'm like, I think I know what to do. Because I've been practicing like singing differently and not like not trying too hard I think with my voice, and singing at lower octaves specifically, I think is better for my voice. But now I have like too much too high of an expectation for myself. I'm like, the next one I gotta do has gotta be better than the last one. I'm like, that one was pretty good though. So I'm like, what song? I gotta figure out what song I want to do. And yeah, I've had a couple ideas, but I'm like, I'm not good enough at any of these. But maybe I'll try to do that soon. I don't know. I want to use an escape rope. I gotta bring my horsey back. I can't let horsey be dead this whole time I'm in this ice path. I'm sorry. I play Pokemon at a very slow rate, and that might be annoying to watch. It's just like how I play. I don't know. I'm a patient gamer. You know, my decision is that I need to train the horsey up, so I need to go back to the Pokemon Center to train the horsey back up. But I have all the time in the world, you know? I'm not rushed. I'm in no rush to beat this game. No rush. Take it slow. But it's also, it feels like it'll be more beneficial for me down the line to do it that way. I don't know. That's just how I play games. There's a new SpongeBob game that just came out as well. I'm thinking about that one. I've ordered it. I have it in the mail. So I will be playing it, but I think I'm just going to play it on my own. And, like, I think I'm going to add it on my list of just, like, quick review things that I do. I think it's going to be, like, my first game that I do for that. The first game quick review that I include in that. I think that'll be... I thought that might be a good use of that. At the same time, I could stream it. And then still do the quick review, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I don't know if I'm going to do it that way. It just depends. It'll probably arrive in a couple days, and I'll probably just play it. I have to finish Dead Space first, and then I also want to play Octopath Traveler. I want to finish that game. That was another game that I played for a little bit, and then never actually finished. Okay, here's the question. How do we get... I see... Ah! I screwed it up. No, it's actually fine. There you go. The boulder fell through. I played it a little bit, and I never finished it, so... That's another one on my list of things to do. Okay, surely we can figure this one out. Okay, well, the first trick is don't push it to the right. The next trick is keep pushing it. Yeah, so I'm planning Dead Space. It's my current game I'm playing. And then I finish that, and then I go on to... I guess I just play the SpongeBob game. I guess I just do that. And then I'll probably move on to Octopath Traveler, the first game. I remember not really caring much for Octopath Traveler when it initially released. I was really excited about it, but it was more like I was excited about the technological possibility of it, because I thought to myself... How do you make a game like that work, where you can play 8 different characters, bring them to your party, and, you know, dependent on who you have in your party at any given time? A swine, you will, you know, depends on, like, how does the game deal with that? Like, does your party, like, interact depending on who's in the party, who's at the front of the party, you know, who's in the active party? How, like, it has to have a, like, legitimately super complex dialogue system. You know, I'm thinking of it in my mind. I'm like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Where it's like you don't know who the player has in their party at any given time, or what order that they're in. And I feel like it would be really interesting if they had, you know, if that was what the game was, you know, just a really complex dialogue system that has, like, too many different possibilities. You know, you're talking about, like, 8... it's like 8 factorial, but then it's additionally, you know, you could have missing party members, so you could have, like, 4 party members. So there's even more than, like, 8 factorial. And then dependent on your active party is another thing, where it's like you could have people outside of your party, which would be a different combination. But then I guess it would only be 4. It would be 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 different possible combinations of people, which is insane. It's an insane number. Like, it's just ridiculous. Who would ever expect a number, like, somebody to do that? Which is why it was interesting to me in the first place. But, like, so I'm like, how do they handle this? Because I started to feel like, well, you could, like, kind of do a hacky solution where, you know, by the way, I'm a software developer, so it's like, this is the stuff I think about. I'm like, you know, layers of complexity there. You could have it so that the dialogue that the characters are saying are not, like, purely dependent on each other, so they kind of just say stuff that isn't dependent on another character having said something, you know? So it's like, that would be like an easy sort of way to do it. But then again, I feel like your characters would come across as, like, not really having a you know, like, I don't know, I'd be able to see right through the code at that point, where it's like, all right, well, the characters don't really interact with each other or have, like, feel like real people, you know? But then again, I get you could kind of, like, mask that by just, I don't know, having small things dependent on the character progress, and you could add little things here and there, just checking who's in the party and being like, oh, if these 2 characters are in the party, then this interaction happens. Otherwise, they just say a generic line. You know, you could make it work. But what actually ends up happening is that the characters just don't interact at all. There's just, like, 0 interaction. There's nothing. They just didn't even try to do anything like that. And so I'm like, well, the whole appeal of this game has just, like, it's now just kind of a generic RPG. I will say it had an interesting kind of battle system, I guess. But it's kind of got, like, a rock, paper, scissors sort of battle system, which is somewhat interesting. But beyond that, I don't know. It wasn't, like, each character just has their own, like, little isolated story that the other characters are there, but they don't really actively participate in. So it's a purely hands-off approach. It wasn't, like, groundbreaking, in my opinion. So it disappointed me, and I didn't finish it. I was like, what's the point? Like, I don't know. This is just, it feels dumb. Feels like kind of the most generic RPG I've ever played in my life. Okay, this Jinx is way too smart. Lovely kiss. Oh, maybe it can't use it. No, it used it on Jennifer. I was gonna say. Like, maybe it can't use kiss move on the opposite, or on the same gender, but... Wow! Let's go! Guillotine! Pog. Level 21 Ross. Okay. Yeah, but I don't know. I still want to finish it, and then I'll play Octopath 2, because that's coming out. Oh, Sonic Frontiers is another game that's supposed to come out soon that I need to play. Or, sorry, it already came out. What am I talking about? It's already out, but I haven't played it yet. Oh, we can solve this problem. I did move around my Pokemon. Okay, Ophelia. Oh, Ophelia. You've been on my mind, girl. Since the flood. Does he say the flood? Since the flood. What does that mean? I feel like it's going to be a really long game, though. Nobody really talked about it. It was another one of those games that just kind of came out, and everyone was like, oh, it's so great. And then, like, nobody has talked about it since. But I guess, like, RPGs are kind of like that. Because it's like, you know, the hype train only lasts so long, but an RPGs can be, like, you know, 200 plus hours. And it's like only a handful of the people that were really hyped about it are actually going to finish it to the end, you know, because a bunch of people were probably just, like, hyped about it because other people were hyped about it, and then they were like, oh, well, I only play games for, like, 20 minutes, and then I stopped playing them. Freaking hype beasts, man. It's just the culture of the world. People just get wrapped up in the hype, but don't actually care about playing the thing. I don't get it. Although I guess I maybe was one of those. But it wasn't because of, like, I would have played it if I liked it a lot. But I was just, like, not impressed. Like, I played, I finished, Tales of Arise. I played through all of that. That game was pretty great. I still think the other, like, Tales of Symphonia was the only other one that I really played other than Fantasia. Which I still have yet to finish. I actually probably need to return to that game at some point. As I actually played it on my channel a little bit, trying to finish it for the second time in my life. Didn't even make it as far as I did originally. My original playthrough. When I was younger. When I was on break from college. I really missed those days, actually. Having a summer break from college where I just sat and played an RPG all night and then woke up at, like, you know, 5 p.m. the next day. Just to get up, go buy a monster and just, like, you know, start playing again. It was the freaking best. Can't do that anymore. Too old. Too old, too many responsibilities. But that game is really interesting. Because, like, the only other one I played was Tales of Symphonia. That's actually not true. I did play Tales of Vesperia for a little bit. That was another one I haven't finished. I kind of stopped playing it for a bit because I think some other game came out and I was more focused on that. I'm like, I gotta play that. And then I never went back to Vesperia. Yeah, I like the Tales games a lot. I like the battle system. I think it's just a really fun thing. But Tales of Symphonia is, like, to me, it was like an amazing game that I played as a kid. Like, that game is so good. Tales of Arise definitely wasn't, like, as good. I was kind of hoping for it to be, and then it just, like, didn't really hit as good. It didn't hit as good. It's still good, just not as good. I was just waiting for that, like, moment where it was like, oh, this is the best. Okay, oh, this game's great. And then it just never really got there. But I still think it's a really good game. Like, I still really liked it. I liked the characters. I liked the story. It's just, you know, you're talking about the difference between, like, you know, good and great. It's like an 8.0 compared to, like, a 10, you know? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, I think we achieved greatness here. I guess I can just fall through the hole. Now we just figure out how to do whatever we're doing. Send Carlisle. I haven't sent Carlisle out in like forever. He's a straight killer right now. Fury Cutter? No. That's a big no. I could just use Water Gun, but I think Cut is actually better than Water Gun. So I'm using Cut. Weirdly. It feels weird. His moveset's actually not that good so far. Definitely gonna need to give him, like, better stuff at some point. Okay, well that wasn't the solution that we were looking for. Alright, let's think about this. If I go to the right here, there's no way for me to hit this block from any other direction, correct? But I can hit this block from this direction, and then hit this direction, and then go this way, and then go this way, and then go this way. Figured it out. Cool. Did I finish talking about that story when I told that my friend and I were brought this up? But he literally talked about how annoying it was in Pokemon, the whole block puzzles and the ice puzzles. And I was like, huh. He's like literally talking about this specific place. Never melt ice. And that boosts ice power, right? That's a good thing. Right? Powers up ice type moves. Well, I would say we give that to the Pokemon we don't currently have. I'm gonna give it to Jennifer for now, though. I think she's got Ice Punch. Save. I'll be right back. All right. Yeah, I do really wish I could do a stream with, like, I don't know. Okay, we can figure out how to get this. We go down. We go here. We go here. We go there. We go here. Okay, well, I know where we need to go. It's just a matter of getting there. We go here. We go here. How do we do this? Herm. There's some combination of things we can do here to get there. That's not it. It's hard to see if I don't have the whole thing in front of me. Obviously, this will get us straight to the thing. And then if I go down here, and then over here, and then up, it takes me there. And then I can go over here, and then I can go down here. And I can go over here, and then I can go back here. Okay. Is it a trick? Can I go this way? Up. Down. Left. Down. Huh. Not seeing this one. Oh. Oh, okay. It's actually a lot easier than I'm making it. I was trying to think I needed to hit the thing, but I only need to go this way and then go left or right. I was making that a lot harder than it needed to be. Alright, we're done here. Are we done with Ice Path? Ice Path's gotta be close to over, right? Actually, do I send Derek out? What's Derek gonna do? Derek's got nothing here. Right? Water gun? I mean, water gun. No, water's not good against... no, ice isn't good against water. What? Is water good against ice? Bro is just an ice type, is he not? Water's good against ice? This whole time? Is that real? Or does he have another type that maybe he's ground type. He might be ground type. Am I dumb? Hold on, let me figure out this puzzle. Hang on. Important puzzle, gotta figure it out. I figured it out. I run. Yeah, I was gonna say, it would be so fun to, like, just, like, I don't know, watch TV shows or movies with people and just, like, talk shit about them. But I hate that that's, like, a thing you can't do. I mean, I understand why, but I don't know. That's, like, my ideal stream. I feel so limited. I don't like being limited. Wait. Let's just use this. I was gonna throw that away, and I'm like, wait, isn't my Poliwhirl asleep? Okay, yeah, cool. PP up. Nobody make any jokes. Nobody better make any jokes about that. Oh, you're not a trainer? Wow, you came through the ice path? You must be a real hotshot trainer. I mean, there weren't any people to fight in there. Blackthorn City, a quiet mountain retreat. We freaking made it. I feel accomplished. Okay. Hello. Dragonair is cute, but I don't have it. Do you have Dragonair? Want to trade for my Rhydon? No. I do not want to do that. I am a water trainer. Water trainers don't deal with Dragonairs. My radio's busted. Lately, I only get this weird signal. What's the signal? Oh, yeah, nothing comes through here. Oh, except Lucky Channel, Pokemon Music. Oh, we never did the golden... Oh, I forgot to do that. We might have to go all the way back to do the goldenrod thing. No. Uh-oh. Hopefully we can at least do the gym out here before we have to go back. There was this move I just had to teach my Pokemon, so I got the move deleter to make it forget an HM move. Ooh, move deleter's out here. Good evening, you're out late. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. We can heal... Oh, wow. Why am I reading that? I've read that 20 million times in my lifetime. I don't need to read that out loud. Deep inside, far off Indigo Plateau is the Pokemon League. I hear the best trainers gather there from around the country. Pokemon get more friendly if you spend time with them. That makes sense. Grass is wet. Sorry, water is... well, whatever. You can't buy Max Revive, but it fully restore... Beware, it won't restore PP, the power points needed for moves. Beware, you're in for a scare. Max Repel keeps weak Pokemon away from you. It's the longest lasting of the Repel sprays. What do you sell? You sell Revives? You do. Oh, this boy sells Revives. How many of these can I buy? I say we buy 8 Ultra Balls. And I buy a singular Revive. And I can't carry any more items, so never mind. Okay, Rage Candy Bar, Berry, Antidote, Super Potion. We could store these. We don't need these. I believe we have a nugget in here somewhere. Cool. Okay, satisfied with that. Is this the name raider? Move deleter? That's what I meant. I don't see us necessarily needing to talk to this guy, but he's just a move deleter. Yeah, I mean, he does what he does. We know what he does. A Pokemon holding a Miracle Berry will cure itself of any status problem. Okay. Are you going to make your Pokemon forget some moves? No. Okay, so we're looking for... should be a gym in this town. Or maybe it's in the next town. Where are we? No, there's the gym here. I know for a fact. Claire and Lance trained here to own their skills as trainers. Claire's the gym leader. I'm going to be a dragon user like Claire. I'm sorry. Our gym leader is training in the cave behind here. I have no idea when our leader will return. The blessed user of dragon Pokemon. Well, we'll just have to go find her then. Only dragon users are permitted to train here. Please leave. Bro, what? Dragon's den ahead. What are you talking about? What is this guy talking about? What do I do? Maybe, you know what? No, I think that okay. I think I do know what to do. I think the whole thing with the Rocket HQ in that one town was so we'd meet Lance, and then Lance would tell us we need to go do the other thing, find and beat the Rockets and whatever. So clearly what we need to do is go back to Goldenrod. Dang it, I wish I'd thought to do that. I had the thought in my brain, and then I just completely left my brain, and I was like, okay, we're going right. I was like there, dude. I could have just done it. It's okay. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get back. We are going to have to walk all the way back. I feel dumb, though. I'm sure there's one person out there that's like, you idiot. Obviously, you have to do the goldenrod thing before you can do the gym. Duh. But it makes sense, because Lance is a dragon user. So if we help out Lance, like, it makes sense that maybe we'd be allowed into the Dragon's Den. Idiot, you never played Gen 2 before? You never played Pokemon Gold before? Like, what's wrong with you? I don't know, I'm making up a I'm making up a fake person in my head. The person isn't real. They don't exist. Bro, Ophelia, can you just, like, kill this Golbat, bro? Bro. You guys ever just go on Reddit and just read, like, comments from, like, crazy people? You guys ever do that? I swear, it's, like, the worst. Like, the worst place on Reddit is, like, the front page. Anything that makes it the front page is just where people just start saying the stupidest, craziest shit. They're so not normal. They just have such bizarre, out there opinions. It's just, like, clearly coming from somebody that's, like, just lives on the internet. Like, doesn't talk to anybody in, like, a normal capacity. It's quite fun. So it's like, I kind of like Reddit's fine if you, like, ignore anything that makes it to the front page. Because as soon as something makes it there, it's just like just the absolute worst shit you'll read. It's, like, awful. Right, and then I go down here, and then I go right. Waterfall. At first, when that guy said I needed, only dragon trainers were allowed, I was, like, thinking, like, do I need a dragon Pokemon? I was like, where would I even get a dragon Pokemon? Even, like, I could, like, the only dragon Pokemon I can theoretically use is Horsey. Like, certainly, I guess, not theoretically. I can definitely use is Kingdra. But I'm like, could you even catch another dragon-type Pokemon in the game before that? Like, could you catch... Maybe you can get a Dratini at some point, but... I don't really know. Also, I feel like Dratini should have, like, water typing. Shouldn't it, like, Dratini and Dragonair have, like, water typing? It kind of just seems like they should. But they don't. Because you can, like, fish them, you know? Mostly they appear in water. Even in the new games, they appear in water. They like, swim. But in, like, the original, you could, like, fish them in the Safari Zone. That's how you got a Dratini. I was like, maybe they should add water type. But they don't. They're just dragon types. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when I read, like, internet stuff, or even when I watch, like, YouTube videos or streamers and people talking about stuff, I feel like the odd one out sometimes, where it's like, I don't, like, they're saying something, and I'm like, I just don't agree with your level of, like, the level at which they care about certain things. Route 43, I mean, maybe I could battle this guy. No, because that's... No, Route 43, maybe I can battle that guy. That would be... over here, right? No, this is Route 42. Okay, no. Maybe, dude. Maybe, dude. If I come back, which I probably will. And then I started watching, there's this streamer called Northern Lion, and he does, like, he goes to R, Am I the Asshole? He does this, it's called React Core, I guess is what he calls it. I started watching those. And I was just surprised that he's actually, like, a reasonable person. And he's, like, you know, calling out all these people for saying, like, crazy shit on the internet. It's like, because, I used to browse it. Like, I used to look at that subreddit, and I would always, like, be flabbergasted by the replies. It was like... I was just like, I can't believe people think like this now. It was like, it making me upset with, like, just the state of humanity. But I feel like it's helped watching his streams, because he's like, no, these people are just crazy. They live too much time on the internet. I'm like, oh, that makes me feel better. There's normal people out there, and people aren't just being like, I don't know, just like overreacting to everything to an extreme extent. Which way is it to... Where am I going? I forgot. Goldenrod. Goldenrod's this way. Yes. Let's grab these apricorns while we're out. I skipped over these before. Suicune? Dang. What if, though? Why did I decide to fight this Spinnerack? Level up. Is he good? He's good. usually better to go through the national park. Alright, we're here. Stop the Pokemon Center, and we'll just deal with whatever we're supposed to do here. I'm gonna go check the department store real quick and see if anything's changed down here. I don't really know how this works. Oh, look at that. Things have changed down here. What's this? I don't know how to get that. Okay. 1F. Alright. Let's talk to this Team Rocket guy over here. Where is he? There he is. Pokemon, they're nothing more than tools for making money. Oh, okay. Take over the radio tower. What? It's none of your business. Did I already do this? I feel like I might have already done this. Might have already checked this. I'm sorry, but we're not offering any tours today. No, there is the music. Okay, yeah, we can do this now. Yeah, that makes sense. We've finally taken over the radio tower. Now everyone will get to experience the true terror of Team Rocket. We'll show you how scary we are. That might kill him. Ross, no. Oh, he survived. Let's go. We simply must switch him out at that case. To which case, I switch out with Jennifer. Jennifer's got Rock Smash, but she might get Hyper Fanged out of existence. Hyper Fang is okay. Not as good as I thought. Just getting that quick damage in before they go out. Level up. PogChamp. We're also trying to learn Water Gun. Oh gosh. Okay, well, you don't need Water Gun actually because you have Waterfall, so you don't need it. No. Switch to Ophelia. Another Raticate. Epic. Attract. No, dude. Surf is not as powerful as I was expecting it to be in this situation. Oh yeah, I was gonna stream. That's what I was thinking of before. I was gonna stream Tony Hawk's Underground 2 at some point. I think I'm gonna do that. But I think I'm going to finish Pokemon first. Which, by the way, we are not close to doing. Not by a long shot. Can I get his phone number? You're too strong. Our plan could be ruined. I must warn the others. Why would they want to take over the radio tower? Because they're evil. Ha ha ha. How boring. It was far too easy to take over this place. Come on, keep me amused. I feel like they always have poison types and like Raticates. And like that's Team Rocket. That's what they have. I feel like poison types get such a bad rep. They treat them like that in the anime as well, where it's like, oh, all the poison types are like evil Pokemon. But it's like, no, they're just cool, okay? They're just cool. I like the poison types, okay? It's like my favorite type of Pokemon. That's why I did my first series, I did poison types, because it's the best type. That's fine. Carlisle. Cut. I think I bought all of the TMs at the store, so I don't think there's any more we can buy. The store seems to work really weird in that when you pick up a TM, it is then available to be bought in the store. So I think they were trying to reduce the issue of, you know, two TMs being kind of like a one-use item. It's like, oh, well, you can buy another one if you need it. If you need that move on a different Pokemon. But they definitely did it for Rock Smash, which is, I think, incredibly important because you could just get rid of your Pokemon that knows Rock Smash and then lock off a whole bunch of stuff for yourself. My throat is, like, messed up today. I think I needed to drink more water, and I didn't, unfortunately. I drank, like, a glass of water before the stream. And, I should probably be drinking water now. But, you know, is what it is. Cut. I hate how Cut is, like, his best attack. It's not good. I didn't mean to. Oh, no, I didn't mean to. I was spamming A. No! Dang it. No. Oh, whatever. Let's see if Ross can do it. Well done. Good job, buddy. Waterfall kind of OP, to be honest. TBH? Okay, that's probably it. Okay. Jennifer's powered up Ice Punch. Let's do that. It's very powerful. And then we throw a Rock Smash out. Unless we just get killed by Quick Attack. Oh, no, no, we're good. We're good. I am not going to feel satisfied. You know what? It, like, genuinely bothers me, like, trade evolutions and stone evolutions and all that. It's like when you're sitting on a Pokemon that, like, theoretically can evolve into a stronger Pokemon, and you just can't do it because the game won't let you. It's like, it's kind of unsatisfying. It's kind of like, it's just, it's not satisfying, you know? Like, I don't want to just have a forever Poliwhirl. I would like to have a Poliwrath. I would like to finish the evolution. I think that's also why I'm, like, really invested in, you know, leveling up all the Pokemon for evolutions that I can do. I'm a collector at heart. I'm a collector. That's what I do. It's like, it just doesn't feel right if it's sitting in my PC and it's not, like, as cool as it could be. I'm like, I can't just have, like, a freaking Krabby sitting in my PC and not evolve it to a Kingler. That's not epic. That's incredibly unepic. It's not based. Here's the thing. I've been planning, like, a Bionicle video where I wanted to do, like, basically review all the Bionicle games and kind of put a lot of, like, effort into it. And I've been planning it since, like, midway through last year, I think. Like, I talk about it in my Animal Crossing videos back in, like, May and June. And I never did it. And so that's, like, why I want to kind of, like, I want to do that, but I have to, like, open the time up. Because the thing is, I have to play through the games, and I have to record the footage for it, so I have to, like, sit down and do that. And so it's, like, an investment of time, which is why I kind of want to take a break from, like, uploading just simple Let's Plays. I didn't want to do that because I wanted to focus on more stuff, but I started doing the Animal Crossing series because it just kind of, that's just kind of how it worked out. It's like, that was one of my first ideas, was like, I'll play Animal Crossing and I'll, like, play it for an entire year and try to 100% it in, like, a year. I'm like, that's a fun idea. And I kind of anticipated I would do, like, an episode a week and just, like, aggregate all of the footage that I'd gathered over the course of a week in order to put together one episode. But the way it worked out, I had way too much footage in the course of, like, especially the early weeks, where it's like, how do I even condense this down to, like, something watchable? And then I just decided, well, I'll just do 20-minute episode. Like, I would like to condense it to 20 minutes. And I just decided to, like, condense it as much as I could to 20 minutes and just do episodes that way. But not weekly. So it ended up being, like, a big undertaking, but essentially just kind of a Let's Play at the end of the day. So, yeah. So, like, once I, you know, realized how much that effort that was going to take, it just was like, well, alright, but I'll try to also work on the other video on the side when I'm not recording that, but I'm basically recording that every day. So I can't, I don't really have much of time to do that. And then I was like, you know, the Animal Crossing series was doing alright. And I decided, you know, I just made a decision that I was going to try to do the other... Did Attract work? Oh, I'm confused. It didn't work because of that. Okay. I'm like, well, I'll try to throw in another Let's Play, you know, and see how people react to that. And so I was like, I've been thinking about doing an Epic Mickey playthrough for a while, because I was literally discussing this with my friend Schreiber. I was like, we should do that. And then we never ended up doing it. And so I decided to just do it on my own. And then those episodes, or those videos ended up, like, getting a lot of views for whatever reason. So, it's just been like, well, I should probably do that whole series then. But it took up even more time now, so I'm in a weird place where it's like I gotta remove some of this load because I'm already like working full time on top of that, so it's like I can't really like focus on anything else. I need to reduce the workload. Even though I know, like, on the outside, it seems like I'm probably, like, doing nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, maybe I upload, like, 2 videos per week and then, like, stream maybe once or twice a week. That's, like, almost nothing, but it's because I work full-time. I don't have the time to do it. You know? It's like, this is all additional stuff. This is, like, hobby level. Like I just can't commit that much time to it. It's all stuff I have to work on when I'm like tired already from having worked a whole day. Which sucks because I would like it to be better, but like realistically I could put a bunch of effort into it on Saturday, but then again I'm using my Saturday to like work, you know? It's like basically working on a Saturday. I don't know. Being like a streamer or a YouTuber is like easy when you can do it like full time. It's like way easier. Because then it's like I can spend an entire day working on something and just, you know, do it like it's a 9-to-5 job, you know? So like all of the work week that I'm spending doing a 9-to-5 job is just completely freed up for me to like do that. Which is great, which is wonderful. I just don't have that luxury. You know, unfortunately. It's hard to get to that point. I feel like the best thing to do if you want to get to that point is like start working on it in like high school or college. It's like start building that at that point. I couldn't though. Which I think is kind of funny that I'm like seeing like, you know, there's some people that got like built a career at like 16, you know, like some of the Minecraft people that in the Dream SMP and all that, like built a career at like 16, just doing streaming and stuff. And I'm like, I couldn't afford, like I didn't have, at 16, I didn't have a gaming PC. No way did I have a gaming PC. And no way did I have streaming equipment. I didn't have any of that. So it's just like, it wasn't possible for me to do that. Like, I genuinely didn't have any of this stuff until after college, when I was like, I'm, you know, self-sufficient, had disposable income, could literally buy a PC. I finally built a PC after college. You know, I had a laptop in college, which like, I mean, I didn't have a graphics card. How was I gonna play games on it? Like, you could kind of play games on it, but they didn't run well. So it's like, adding streaming the game on top of that, it's just like impossible. I'm like, man, people are so lucky these days. They just have the ability to do that. Or I guess you just have to have parents that are like kind of well off, you know, can just buy you a nice computer for gaming. I had some friends, I think, in high school whose parents were into like PC gaming that had like decent computers for it, but I was not one of those, unfortunately. I absolutely despise this move. I am never going to be able to hit this guy. Great. Yeah, but like, I feel like that's how you have to do it. You know? I feel like that's just the best way to do it, because once you graduate college, you know, or even going into college, it's just like you don't have the time for it, you know? At least with all that, you get, like, certain days off, and you get, you know... like, a school day is less time than a work day. You know, first of all, it's less time spent. Because, like, I remember when we went to school, it was like the work, you'd go to school and you would get there at like 8 or something. It might have even been earlier than that. But, like, you would get there, and then, like, you would leave, I think, before like 3 o'clock. It was like 2:48 when we got off school. And, like, our parents still had like an additional 2 to 3 hours to work. So it was just like, I don't know. You get so much time. Especially because you get, like, summer breaks, you get winter breaks, spring breaks, you get breaks. I was like, you don't get any of that in when you're working. Snow days, you just need to utilize that time to, like, build the career there. Which is a lot of effort, but you also have to just have the equipment. You know what I mean? It's like, if you don't have the equipment, like, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna do that? I don't know. It almost feels like kind of unfair. feels like if you're from a well-off family, like, that's how you get into it. It's like, just have rich parents, as per, like, everything. It's just the way of the world, I guess. Yeah, like, literally, it took me until after college where I was like, okay, I have the disposable income before I could scrounge up the money to even buy a PC. I didn't have a gaming PC. I had to buy that after college. You know, so I'm in my early 20s. But I'm already, like, working full-time, so it's like I have to put, you know, most of my effort into my job. I don't know. I don't want it to sound like I'm complaining or anything. I'm just pointing out the weirdness of it, you know? It is what it is. I'm enjoying it either way. Finally, we beat this frickin' jerk. Don't get cute. I feel like that battle was like 3 hours long. I almost want to just go back and heal my Pokemon, because that was ridiculous. I think I'm gonna, actually. Screw it. No, you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's keep going. Who's poisoned? Missy and Carlisle are both poisoned. This is the annoying thing about, like, rocket stuff, is like, let me just get poisoned 100 times. How much does this restore? It's just gonna restore everyone to full, huh? Alright, go for it. May as well use the potions since I've got them. Some people are afraid to use items, not me. I'm not afraid to use them. Who's this guy? To trainers, Pokemon are their beloved partners. It's terrible how Team Rocket is trying to control Pokemon. It feels great ordering Pokemon to commit crimes. It feels so good. I love telling them to rob banks. I don't know what crimes you're getting Weezing to commit. He don't have arms, dude. You don't have arms, dude. What is he gonna do? Smoke in a smoke-free area? Is that what he's gonna do? Bro don't have no arms. God damn it. I wasn't... Now I have to go back and heal them. Maybe not. I did buy revives. I only bought 4 of them though. Okay. Okay. Sure. Moving on. An unknown child wandering here. Who are you? Okay, we need to switch him out immediately and send in... Do we send in Jennifer? I think that makes the most sense here. But I'm not certain. Ice Punch? How do you fare against Steel? Not well. Rock Smash. Great. Good. Come on. You let me down. You're letting me down here. Rock Smash. Good. Well done. About to use another goddamn Magnemite. Yep. Who could have guessed? I just don't see another avenue here. What are Missy's strength, surf, guillotine? I mean, surf is not the worst thing we can... I mean, water we can use. It's just I see them in a more vulnerable state if they don't have a super effective move, but I think this is fine. Sonic Boom is not electric type. For the record, Sonic Boom is a normal type attack for whatever reason, even though it's almost exclusively learned by electric types. Sonic Boom! Sonic Boom! Man, I need to do Smash Brothers game in. I miss Smash Brothers speculation. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Maybe I should do more like speculation videos. Maybe that's an idea. Speculate about upcoming games and stuff. I just don't know anything. There's not any upcoming games that I think I can speculate about. This guy just got 3 Magnemites. But I don't know. If it was like a Resident Evil game, I could speculate about it. I could probably, you know what I could probably speculate about Metroid Prime 4? Assuming that game ever actually comes out. I might be able to do that. I'm a big Metroid guy. Let me think about it. But I don't know, like, what do you even speculate? Speculation's hard. I can speculate about characters they might put in the game, but in Smash Brothers, but like, the only thing I can think of is like they've been setting up a bigger role for, is it Silas? Silex? Shoot, I've forgotten his name. It's been so long. They've been setting that up for a while, and I feel like that's gonna lead to something. That's about all I got, really. The Prime series was based around the Metroid Prime, namely Dark Samus, but they've since in Prime 3 they destroyed Planet Phase, which is the source of Phazon in the universe. So it's like you would think after that point, or in the galaxy, I guess, Phazon's kind of gone, and it's kind of been the running theme of the Metroid franchise. Director can open it. He's up on the 5th floor. Please save him. Okay, so we gotta open this. Sure. I will be right back. I don't know. I might have the wrong name, but I think there's one specific guy from the Metroid series. He started in Metroid Prime Hunters. He was one of the bounty hunters in Metroid Prime Hunters. And he was the most mysterious one that didn't really have a good background given. I'm given strict orders. I'm to crush anyone who challenges Team Rocket. But his ship was shown in the secret ending for Metroid Prime 3. And additionally, I know nobody played Federation Force, but I did. And at the end of Federation Force, he also appears in that. So they've been setting him up since like a while, but then they kind of just gave up on the Metroid Prime franchise. They just, and so I don't know if they're gonna like continue on that story beat, but that's the only really real thing that I've got. Otherwise, like, how do you write yourself out of the point where like Phazon's gone, Dark Samus is gone? I don't know. You'd have to just bring them back, wouldn't you? You'd have to just say, no, they're not. No, they're not. Nope. I guess you could keep Planet Phazon, but like, Dark Samus would have to come back, because then why call it Metroid Prime? Because that was the whole like reason it was called Metroid Prime, because Metroid Prime is Dark Samus is the Metroid Prime. And as long as you have Dark Samus in every game, you have the Metroid Prime there. So it, like the name still works. It's the story of the Metroid Prime. But like you remove Dark Samus from it, it's no longer, the name is no longer justified. But at the same time, it's like maybe they don't care. Maybe people didn't even bother to know that in the first place. So like they just keep the name and they're like, well, the Metroid Prime is more of a moniker that refers to the difference in the 3D gameplay as opposed to the 2D style. Like, sure, yeah, whatever. Okay. We can see them not really giving a shit. I mean, Metroid Prime Federation Force is called Metroid Prime Federation Force. There's also Metroid Prime Hunters, which is technically not, doesn't have Dark Samus in it. So, I guess it's fine. I've already kind of gone that route. Ouch. Oop. Waterfall. Yeah, I suppose they could do that. I'm not going to throw any complaints about it. But I also don't really know what you do with the story. I feel like you just go in a completely new direction, realistically. Let me think. Let me think for a second. Let me think. I'm trying to think if there's any, like, plot holes that could be filled. There's not really. No, the story feels pretty complete at this point. But if you, like, I think it would be cool to put it after Fusion. Because otherwise I feel like you'd have to just put it in that Wild West period between, like, Prime 3 and Metroid Fusion. Sorry, that's nonsensical what I just said. Because all of the Prime series takes place, I believe, before Prime 2 even. No, wait. Yeah, it's before Prime 2. Or sorry, Metroid 2. So it's the original Metroid, which was retconned by Zero Mission. And then from that, you go to the Prime series. Metroid Prime 1, Hunters, Prime 2, Prime 3, and then probably Federation Force. I don't really know exactly where it goes, but I would say it's there. It doesn't really have any big plot details, except that Silex is in it. Which means it's after Prime Hunters. And then you just go to Metroid 2, Super Metroid, and then Metroid Fusion. So you could put it between Prime 3 and Metroid 2. I suppose. No, well, actually, no. Federation Force has to be after Prime 3. That's just where it has to be, right? Only makes sense. And before Metroid 2. So at that point, you can almost do anything. You put Prime 4 there. Otherwise, you'd have to put it after Fusion, which at that point, you know, Sam's got the Fusion suit, and she's also got, you know, all of the things that come along with, you know, the plot line of Metroid Dread, which introduced a lot more stuff. You could do, I think it would be interesting. I'd be down for that. I just don't know if they'll do that. Because then that's a jump from the ending of Prime 3. With a lot of implications. Oh, I forgot to even mention Other M. Yeah, so it would be Super Metroid, then Other M. I keep forgetting about Other M just because I don't like it. It's because I don't like the game, I keep forgetting that it exists. I think I did like a Sporkle quiz once where I forgot about Other M. I'm like, oh. It's because I blanked it from my mind entirely. Great. Yeah, Other M is technically, I mean, not technically, it's literally after Super Metroid. And before Metroid Fusion. But the problem is, the reason that it took them so long to create a sequel to Metroid Fusion I think was because of all the implications of Metroid Fusion. It's like Metroid Fusion combined Samus with the X Parasite, and then also the Metroid DNA. So she's in this weird place where like you have to, you know, define the suit in that way, and then also the implication of all of that. So they just didn't bother. We just want to make regular Samus with the power suit more recognizable. Carlisle is paralyzed? This might be a close battle, but we're hoping that we can come out on top. Alright. No, unbelievable. I don't believe it. I was beaten. Alright, so I think with this, I'm going to go to the Pokemon Center. And I think I'm going to call a stream here. I think this was kind of, I wasted a little bit of time going all the way through Ice Path, but at least now Ice Path will be relatively straightforward when we go back through it. We can just go right through when we go back, but I probably should have started with this. It's kind of my bad. I don't know, I just didn't know. I kind of thought about it, which is why I kind of blame myself. I'm like, maybe I can do the radio tower now. And then I forgot to do it. But that's okay. But we might have made more progress overall if I had done that. It's fine. We got Seal, we got Horsey, we got Waterfall. We made progress. And we fought our way like halfway through the tower, maybe. So I gotta save in the Pokemon Center. Yeah, so that's the stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. I'm going to be logging off for the night. Still trying to get water stones in between. Still haven't gotten one. It's annoying. Makes me feel like it's going to be incredibly unlikely for us to get more than maybe... Like, we get one guaranteed, but I don't know if we're going to get, like, more than 2 at most, maybe, before the game is over. And we need, I think, a total of 4. So... I don't know. I feel like it's already lucky if we actually get 1 from the mystery gift, but is what it is. And also the King's Rock. If we get another King's Rock, that'd be great, but we only need 1 of those, so it's the same % chance. So if I'm trying to get that per day, you know, higher possibility, I think, technically, even though it's not. Anyways. Alright, that's the stream. Goodbye. Okay, never mind. Literally, I click the end stream button, I get a call from Ralph Fisher. I'm like, okay, well, there's no way this is gonna be the Qwilfish one. On Route 32, Qwilfish are biting like there is no tomorrow. Bring your rod, buddy. Okay, this means that we can get a Qwilfish, so... Can't end the stream. New stream. We're going to Route 32 to catch a Qwilfish. And then we'll end stream. So where's Route 32? Route 32... is there. Okay, I don't really want to go through Union Cave, so we'll go around. I kind of have to do this because this is like one of the things we've been waiting for this whole time. This is the whole reason I have Ralph Fisher's phone number and have held on to it for so long. It's to wait for this frickin' Qwilfish call, the swarm call, and I can't believe that happened. Literally, Like 2 seconds, I click the end stream button, and I get a call, and I'm like, okay. What are the frickin' odds of that, man? It's crazy. This is Route 32? This is Route 32? Yes. So now, I believe, with that, we can just use the good rod to fish for Qwilfish. And we're just gonna do that. Maybe it won't take that long. But here we are. This may be a short stream. Short additional part of the stream. Otherwise, the only way to get Qwilfish is to have a super rod. And we don't have that. Look at that. Amazing. Okay. Qwilfish is interesting. Because Qwilfish is the only other Pokemon in the game that, other than Tentacruel, that has a poison is water poison type. So although I don't really know if we're going to be using him specifically, we still want him to just have all the Pokemon possible. But it's so weird that that happened. I feel like they must have done the bubble animation purely based off Horsey, because it comes like right out of his snout. It's like perfect for that. Dang it. Who has... What do you have? You don't have, like... Yeah, no. Okay, you've Attract. Missy doesn't have, like, a... I'm looking for, like, a Paralysis. Something like that. Does Jennifer... Jennifer used to have Hypnosis, but no longer does. Derek has Thunder Wave. Unless he'd know. I think I replaced it with Flash. Does he still have Thunder Wave? We'll find out. He does. Okay. Alright, well, it will work. There it is. Are you joking? Is this real? I am mad. You gotta get mad about this. I can't. I can't. This is always the part of Pokemon I found the most annoying, is like when you get it down to like a certain level and it still won't be captured. It's like, come on. Why? Maybe we use an Ultra Ball. cool. I swear, and sometimes it's just really dumb because it's like, you know, then I come across another Qwilfish, like I lose this and I waste like 30 Pokeballs throwing Pokeballs at it. Yeah, there we go. And then you gotta like, you know, the next one you go for is just that it catches immediately. And you're like, what the hell? To fire its poison spikes, it must inflate its body by drinking over 2.6 gallons of water all at once. Alright, let's nickname our Qwilfish. L. Luca. Good. Okay, we're done. I'm still gonna go back to a Pokemon Center so that I don't have to bother with... How does this route even work? Maybe we run into a Suicune on the way, who knows? I mean, I'll keep streaming until we go back to Goldenrod Pokemon Center. Let me add this to my box, though. That's kind of a load off my mind. Not that I was super worried about. I mean, if we didn't get the swarm at some point, it like wouldn't have mattered that much in the grand scheme of things. But have I gotten this? No. Okay. Now I have it. No, it's this way, isn't it? Probably should go through the grass just for the Suicune and camp. I keep skipping it entirely. On just like raw instinct of like, well, I don't want to go through the grass. Okay, we are now actually done. Now watch me end this stream, and then the other guy calls me and is like, hey, there's another swarm that you're probably going to want to be a part of. That would be the, I believe the Remoraid stream? Yeah, Remoraids. It's the only other one. Yeah, so we still need that one. And I believe with that, it would be almost... Would that be everything? Yeah, if we get the Remoraid, we technically have everything except for Suicune. So yeah, that would be pretty cool. Anyways, that's the end of the stream. That's the only Pokemon we're missing. Okay, well... Goodbye.